so that's nice.
A game with 90,000 mods, an incredibly large open world, an active player base with both single player and multiplayer. That must be absolutely great. Or is it? Welcome to episode 20 of Will It Stream. This time around, I've been playing Arma 3. Enjoy. Arma 3 is a first-person, realism-based, open-world military tactical shooter developed and published by Bohemia Interactive, released for Windows in 2013 and released for Mac OS and Linux in 2015. The single-player campaign takes place during mid-2030 on the fictional islands of Stratis and Altis in the Aegean Sea and on the South Pacific island of Tanoa. You also have an island called Malden and a landlocked map set in the historical region of Livonia. Altis is the largest official map in the Arma series, covering 270 square kilometers or 100 square miles of ground area. I love attention to detail in these games. Despite the age of Arma 3, it has maintained a very active modding community and a pretty substantial player base, and it has nearly 90,000 mods. Some of these more known mods for Arma 3 includes PlayerUnknown's Battle Royale, Epoch, and DayZ. PlayerUnknown's Battle Royale then became the standalone PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short, which is partially responsible for kicking off the Battlegrounds genre as a whole. The mod does still have some players, but it took me around 30 minutes to get into a match, whereas if I played a more popular standalone Battlegrounds game, I would most likely have gotten a match quicker. Arma 3 is a pretty fun game. I'm not super bothered by the campaign. While it is fun, I like the almost RPG style hub with quests and smaller side quests. I'm not completely hooked by the format of playing a war campaign. So where I think Arma 3 really shines is with its mods and the online multiplayer maps. I've had many hours of fun with Altis Life, a mode which I think is best described as pretty RP heavy cops and robbers, as you either play as a police officer or a civilian trying to make money in more and more illegal ways without getting caught. Oh my god! Why? It also has the Epoch mod, which brought zombies, base building, and quests, and that was really fun. Teaming on this server is forbidden. Okay, yep, I'm not teaming, so. If you've played any Battle Royale games or Battleground games, you should probably be quite familiar with the setting. You start off in like a zone, and nothing's really happening. Waiting for 26 more players. Please be patient. So we shall just put some stuff on. I wonder if we got third person. We do not have third person. That's all right. And we'll pick up a flashlight. And just because. And yeah, you can just pick up like stuff. I don't know what this looks on, but it's all right. And we'll pick that up. But unfortunately, today there are games that are only focused on these game modes, so they can do it better, and they're not constrained by the Arma 3 motor, and the motor can be very frustrating at times. And don't get me wrong, the modders do an amazing job to make sure that most mods stay updated and that there is a wide variety of mods. You can play a Star Wars mod, a Halo mod, a Warhammer 40k mod, but for me, this game is best played on your own without streaming it. There is a lot of downtime, and with downtime I mean running through the massive map. And this time can of course be used to hang out and talk with chat, but in my experience it gets boring watching someone run for 30 minutes to have a 5-minute gunfight and then run for another 30 minutes. So in conclusion, if you want to show off where some of the popular games came from, Arma 3 mods is a great place to go, but I would personally just play it and enjoy it on my own, and if I wanted to stream something, I would play the games that Arma 3 mods have spawned, as they will likely be more refined and you will most likely get a match a lot quicker. So, will Arma 3 stream? Yes, but I think it streams, but I think it's got more negatives than positives. I'll say that. We'll start with the positives. The positives of this game is that it's fun to play. It's pretty cool. Like, it's got so many different mods that you can play and stream. So you can play a lot of different games within the same game. So you need to buy Arma 3, and then you can play so many different type of games. You can play, like I did, Altis Life. You can play Battle Royale. You can play Epoch. You can play DayZ. You can play... I've seen mods where it's Warhammer 40k. You've got World War II mods. You've got Halo mods. There's so many mods, and the modding community is very good at updating and making new mods. So for that I think it's a massive positive thing about the game, because it's got a thriving mod community.
as you said, Plush, like, you're not a big fan of the game, but the legacy this game has behind it with all the different games that's come out of it. If you want to play the OG and stream the OG, then I think that's a valid reason, just that. The negatives, though, is because it's the OG and so many games have spawned from it, those games have a much wider player base because that's the new game and they've improved on it in ways they can't improve on the mod, because the underlying architecture of Arma 3 isn't great. Like, yes, they've got plenty of mods that are really good and really fun, but if they make a new game and recreate the architecture better or use different like a different game engine, it will be better because they can actually make it like they wanted it from the start. They don't have to work with an architecture that is a bit older and that is not meant for these kind of things. So that's the very big negative. And also, like, yeah, other games have bigger player bases. I think that the fact that the map is so big and it's a lot of running in a lot of the different game modes. It takes a long time to do stuff. And yes, you can use that time for banter, talk with chat, but at the same time, you do still, since a lot of the game modes are like people with sniper rifles, and there's like, you can get shot from very far away, you still need to be aware. And that kind of divided attention between chat and game isn't always possible. So that makes it a bit iffy. But yeah, I think that is my take on Arma 3. It streams, but there are other games that does the same that streams better. So yeah, I think that's my take on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as more games will be rated in the future. If you have anything to add or a different opinion, please leave a comment below. Or you could come and join me for the next episode of Will It Stream over on Twitch. Link is in the description below. I do post my weekly streaming schedule on Twitter and on my Discord. Link to those are also below. Take care. Bye.